How's it going, everybody? It's Shockwave48 here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I want to discuss a new movie that just came out yesterday. It's an old movie I used to watch a long time ago since I was a little baby, and that movie is called Chicken Run. Now let me explain something about Chicken Run. It's my childhood movie, and I've watched it so many times in my past right now, and then I was wondering myself after I watching the first movie, I was thinking to myself if they're gonna make a second movie. Now, as I noticed they were going to make a second movie after I graduated in 2019, I really noticed that they were working on it as I noticed on the notification. And I'm like, it has been far too long so I haven't seen that movie. And they actually brought it back. So I was a little bit excited at that, but I had a little while for it to be released. And as soon as it was released yesterday, I was able to watch it. And I gotta say, I was really happy to see all those faces of Ginger and her friends and Rocky, of course, and they have a kid now. I mean, they actually have a kid. I mean, I figured after they were in love in the first one when they escaped, but I kind of figured that was going to happen because they landed into a different island, and they had their own home, they got their freedom, and they were just trying to keep that peace. But in this one, things get quite interesting. So let me go and let's go and discuss that. So, as expected, during the scene, Rocky tells the story how Ginger saved all the chickens from the chicken farm and all that, and they pretty much had their egg and pretty much trying to keep it safe. And as soon as time passed and they're enjoying their little freedom home, the egg hatched and she grew up, and they called it Molly. So Molly was just, she was a troublemaker. I mean, she just wanted to explore, get to know the world and stuff, see what's out there on the other side. But Ginger wanted to make sure she stays in the island because she didn't want her to know what's on the other side, because she was saying, no, you can't go there. But Molly wanted to, but she refused not to stay. So she escaped, left home, and she got kidnapped by humans. But unfortunately, she wasn't kidnapped. She was just been taken to a different factory, and it was a place for fun time. But she really enjoyed. She made a few friends, just made one, and as she discovered something a little bit strange going on in the factory, in the new chicken farm factory. And then she knows that the chickens are acting kind of weird. They're smiling, and they feel like they've been brainwashed or something. So she was just warning her friend, hey, do you think it's the best time we should get out of here? But her friend was like, no, it's fine. Let's just enjoy ourselves. But she was a little concerned, so she had to think of a way how to, what's going on. But as for Ginger, she had planned to save her daughter and Rocky, so they had to team up, find a way to get in. It was hard for them, but they managed through. So as soon as Ginger found Molly pretty much was trying to find a way out, but then Ginger found her. They tried to escape together, and the shocking thing of the second movie of Chicken Run, I actually saw Mrs. Tweety, and she's gone crazy now. she looked very young as the first one, but in this one she's actually back, and she had a new plan for us. Tried to eliminate all chickens, and then she was going to turn chickens not into chicken pie, but chicken nuggets. So okay. All right, so Mrs. Tweety, the first movie you went to chicken pie. Now you decided to turn everyone to chicken nuggets. Now that's a really good evil plan. But as for Mr. Tweety, he wasn't really there. I mean, they had a little scientist as her new husband, I guess, and he was kind of goofball, but crazy. But yeah, so I mean, everyone got brainwashed. I mean, Molly tried to stop the chickens from going into this. There was a sun in the playground, but it was a trap that turned them into chicken nuggets. So they had to keep all the chickens from not going to the sun. But it was pretty much a hard thing to handle, but still. But, they managed through. I mean, Ginger did try to save Molly. Molly tried to save her from Miss Tweety, and then it was on a head-to-head battle. But as in the end, Ginger and her friends pretty much escaped from that place. They got Molly out, and they got her friends out, of course. And yeah, they finally defeated Mr. Tweety once and for all. So, as expected, they pretty much lived their lives in in the island as they were living in, and then that was it. You know, to be honest, quite frankly, if I had to rate this second movie a 9 out of 10, I'll probably give it. I'll give it a 9. Why? Because I missed Chicken Run, and I love the first movie, and I love the second movie. It's great. If you haven't watched Chicken Run, guys, I suggest you guys watch it. It's on Netflix. I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna be on Netflix because they're adding lots of movies on Netflix. So yeah, but you guys consider watching that movie. It's a really good one, especially the second one. I guarantee you that. So that's it, guys. That's my review of this movie. I'll give it a thumbs up. 100% good. Rotten Tomato, I'll probably get like a 93. I'll get a 93 because it's a really good one. All right, that's it for today's video, and I'll see you guys later.